Good morning and welcome to Up Front. All right, this is another one of these non-political shows. Everybody applaud at the same time. You can hear the audience. However, because one of the guys I have on here just ran for office, didn't make it, but he doesn't seem to be too terribly upset about it. We're going to be talking to him, but we're not talking about no politics today. Politics is taboo today. Mark Jester, hi.
Good morning, Larry.
Hey,
how are you this morning?
What's happening, man?
All kinds of good stuff. Trying to recover.
See, the last time you were here was like, Mr. Jester, would you please tell us?
I had the coat and tie on.
Yeah,
Today I got the sweater and
that was weird.
Polo shirt.
Anyway, good to have you back.
Good morning.
And before all this political stuff happened, he had emailed me and he wanted to do something on the Clean Air Act. And there's a National Wildlife Federation, Berkshire County League of Sportsmen is having a big, I'll tell you all about it, but they're having a forum at BCC tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow night?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, tomorrow night. No, it says Wednesday.
Oh, excuse me, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm a day ahead. Wednesday night. Sorry.
Okay, and the two people that are with him, disregard him. He has these moments. I've had him on the radio before. He does have moments like this. And I'd like to introduce, and they gave me their business cards because I can't remember anything. Drew Grande?
Grande.
See, I figured I'd get it wrong. It's written in front of me. And you're the assistant field organizer for the Sierra Club, it says here.
That's right.
And you're nowhere near the Sierra. See, he said you were going to be talking to him, but he's going, one word answer. Next, Carol Oldham, right?
That's right.
Did I get that
well
right?
done, yes.
Yeah. See, I can get your name right. And you are the Northeast Regional Outreach Coordinator for the National Wildlife Federation.
I am.
Nice to have you here.
Thanks so much for having us.
And Mark, thank you for setting this up because this is kind of important. First of all, tell us what's happening on Wednesday night at Berkshire Community College.
Wednesday we have a
Get
forum.
back off from the mic, Will.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Wednesday we have a forum put together with Berkshire Environmental Action Team and National Wildlife Federation to talk about the Clean Air Act and the Clean Air Promise, which we're working on to try and get more people involved, various organizations and individuals involved with and bring awareness to the fact of mercury poisoning, mercury aspects into the air and waters, streams, and working on EPA, trying to get EPA to be allowed to use to enforce the new regulations that they've proposed for smokestack pollution. And this is a program, and this is an issue that sportsmen throughout the country have been involved with and gotten involved with. We got over 340 organizations nationally, sportsmen's organizations that are signed on to this program and are working hard to try and get the EPA to be allowed to do what they do, and that's to regulate pollution here in the United States.
Yeah. Now, Drew, he said you were going to do a lot of talking. But all right, so this is on Wednesday night at 6:30.
Wednesday night at the Bowling Theater.
Yeah.
At 6:30.
Let's get some people up there, folks, because this is you always thought you take clean air for granted. I do.
Sure.
I go outside. Do I give it a second thought that the air is clean? Man, it's air. Every once in a while you smell something kind of bad out there, and you're not sure what it is. And if you talk about the clean air, I still can't get over how there's some trucks that spew out this black, crappy smoke. Hi, Drew. All right, let's talk. Now, one of the things what Mark brought up was mercury. Well, first of all, let's talk about the Clean Air Act. What was that all about? The Clean Air Act.
The Clean Air Act, the intention of it is to protect public health.
Yeah.
And public health is the main thing, and that's what the Environmental Protection Agency is charged with doing, is getting the pollution out of the air, out of our water, and protecting our children, ourselves, and our older generations.
Yeah. It says here, asthma attacks. And, we run asthma public service announcements on this station. We run it on other stations, and there are certain things which are, seemingly it's getting worse instead of better, but the air seems to be clear. How come you can't distinguish what's out there?
I think one of the big things that we've seen is we've done a good job of getting the stuff out of there that you can see.
Yeah.
And what we're left over is everything else that's left in the air that we can't see.
You can't see.
Sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide,
Is
nitrous
that stuff
oxide.
from the cars and trucks and everything?
Some cars, trucks. It's from power plants. Coal generation from the Midwest and even from here in Massachusetts is a big contributor to
Stuff
that.
from the Midwest gets in here?
Yep, stuff from the Midwest, from Ohio, Illinois, goes up in the air, travels over, and it falls down on us here in Massachusetts, and it's filling up the lungs of our children when they're outside playing and out in the playground, or when they should be outside during the summer, when they should be out worrying about where they're going to be fishing. They instead should be worrying about how the air quality is of what they're breathing.
Okay, Carol. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, sorry. I was just saying, basically New England and Massachusetts are basically the dumping ground for the Midwest.
Well, let's face it, the prevailing winds do
Right.
come from the west.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's why it's such a big deal out here. Just as an example, there, mercury is the big issue for the sportsmen. There's over 125 rivers, ponds, and lakes in Massachusetts that are contaminated with mercury, and that is, and there's only 125 because at that point they stopped testing, and effectively, if you have a body of water doesn't have a mercury warning in it, chances are it hasn't been tested. So.
I like to catch fish when I get lucky enough to actually catch a fish.
Right.
But I like to catch fish. I like to go fishing. And it never ceases to amaze me how somebody where I am, I'll get a nice good-sized fish. I get a yellow perch or something. And I was like, all right, you got to throw it back. I go, why? I want to take it home and eat it. Well, there's mercury in it. But in actuality, and Carol, how much mercury... I mean, if you catch a nice yellow perch in Pontusic Lake, or you get a largemouth bass, they're out there. Or you catch in the wintertime, you get pickerel and pike. You go ice fishing, which I won't do, by the way. How much? I mean, can you eat the fish? How much is really going to get you?
It depends on the water body, but you can eat one. But the thing is that you shouldn't eat more than, most of the water bodies in Massachusetts say don't eat, as long as you're not a pregnant woman or a young child, you can eat one fish a month.
Oh, okay.
Which is, you hope you're going fishing more often than that. You hope you're catching more than one fish a month.
No, I never catch more than that. No. I've been cursed by somebody a long time ago. If I'm in a boat, I'll catch fish. If I'm on shore, I catch mosquito bites, and that's about all I do. But I mean,
you need to get a boat. You need to get a boat.
No, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to do a lot of stuff, trust me. So anyway,